What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Brian Watkins, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Watkins channel. My subject today is about what other men all across the world has to say about women's evil ways. The reason why I am not only making this video but going live with it because I want to interact with my viewers. Thank you for taking the time out to participate in this. But I get criticized a lot by women's always saying that I'm bitter and that I'm being hateful and mean towards women and putting women down, trying to falsely pretend that I'm the only one that say and think the things about women's evil ways. Well, I'm going to share with you live things that other men say about women evil ways. So let's get started. Shout outs to everybody. I appreciate everything that you have done, from liking, sharing, commenting, supporting, subscribing. And I said it before and I say it again, but without you I am nothing. So I'm gonna get started. Now, I'm not going to mention any of these men's names, but I'm going to share with you their comments that are parallel to my way of thinking. This one here says, so basically, women are red flags, laugh out loud. And I'm going to agree with him because women basically are not interested in loving a man. She is only interested in his resources. Nothing more, nothing less. Period. Now, due to sex bots and female robots coming on the scene, and a lot of things are taking place. Oh, shout outs to Most Hated Idiot on the Internet. What's up? Thank you. Welcome. I always appreciate your comments, and feel free to continue to share your comments, and I will read them off as you present them. The thing is that thanks to the internet, women's ways, yes, sir, I appreciate that. The Most Hated Idiot on the Internet, thank you so much. Because of the internet, women have lost. They've turned into dinosaurs overnight. It's almost like they have a difference today with music. You have old school music and you have new school music. Thanks to the internet, women's evil ways have become old school. Let's see, we got a comment from the Most Hated Idiot on the Internet. It says most women's nature, oh, excuse me, I'm gonna reread that one. Most women's nature is to be deceitful. What I'm going to do is, here we go. Most female nature exposed daily thanks to social media. Yes, I definitely agree with you. The Most Hated Idiot on the Internet. It's true. And the thing is that here's more comments from other men that bear witness to what we are both saying. Advice: give up on the fantasy of a woman is, give up on the fantasy of what a relationship is. And it's true because it had been painted in our minds before the internet, a relationship, being in love, and married and you live happy ever after. No, that's a bunch of bullshit. Okay? Because women have went too far. It's something that Danny DeVito said in the movie, I think The War of the Roses. He said there's two things that a man cannot beat a woman at, and that's come to love and revenge. And since women are incapable of love, we're going to go with being revengeful. Women hate that we have access to the internet to tell the truth about them and to wise up other men who may not be aware of it, who may have a suspicion about these things, but a lot of times, the previous men of our generation, they sold us out by not telling us and giving us heads up about the red flags of the ways of evil women. Period. They didn't tell us shit. So now, thanks to the internet, we are able to share the evil ways of a woman all across the world. It ain't a damn thing that women can do about it but sit there and take it. And they can't stand it. Now, I'm going to share this one with you. It says, you know what the biggest red flags are, which I live by a universal understanding. Number one, there is no such thing as a single woman. No, there isn't. No, there's not. Number two, there's no such thing as a single woman. No, they're not. Number three, there is no such thing as a single woman. Every woman in 2015, 2019 now, everywhere, no matter what their story, look, and presentation of themselves, has at least one other man varying for her attention that she is emotionally invested in, involved with, whether has been, is, or will be. Most have many, a friend, a co-worker, an ex, a colleague, a shop clerk, it doesn't matter. None of them are alone. That's very, very true. Well, can I continue? Nor do any want just one man. That's very true. Even those with boyfriend, husbands, fiancés, they might not even physically cheat on you, but they all cheat emotionally every single waking hour. A woman would not give herself to one person anymore when she has 4,000 other followers to share intimate moments and life with. The ones with partners are simply sitting on reverse long-term loans until they can refinance to get their shit paid for by someone else's dollar, someone with more than them. Sorry, truly, but you're not going to find your partner in crime. Your longing sweetheart that will be with you through thick and thin with respect and undying loyalty. That kind of woman you see, silver hair, old fellas with still sharing meals together well into their 70s, 80s, and 90s, standing proudly by their side. That generation is dead, done, and dusted. It isn't coming back. That is simply not possible in today's societal economic structure. We've taken huge monument leaps backwards. We now live in a society where a veal woman can get a man fired and his livelihood taken away by simply complaining about some written electronic text on a screen, while she can do the exact same thing with free range, carefree abandon and get paid for it and demand more. Some call it equality in progress. Those with the brain point out that it's far from both. As simple mammals, at the end of the day, we're the first species on Earth that decided to simply up and change structure of basic nature. This never happens naturally for a reason. At a basic level, the men provide, the women bear. That's what is essential for species survival and for which each sex is designed for. Not anymore. Just look at where we are now. And we're only barely a few decades into this change. My word, what evolution and future generations will have in store for them. Do what you must with women. Date them, avoid them, have sex with them, marry them, whatever floats your boat. Really, we're men, we don't need to tell each other what to do. But don't forget to acknowledge these facts of modern life. If you make the wrong choices, there's a very good chance they will come back to bite you in the ass when you least expect it. And that's very true because women are losing in all areas because GM, they let go 4,000 white collar workers. A great deal of them were women. Ford let go 7,000 white collar workers. A great deal of them were women. Then Ford turned around and let go another 22,000 white collar workers. Most of them were women. Then the post office, they have put their driverless truck out to deliver. No accident has not been reported. This is going into the second week. When they get all that straight and get those kinks worked out, if there's any, because no accidents has not been reported at all, no fatalities, no nothing, no fender benders or nothing, they're going to get rid of those people. Most of those jobs are held by women. You may see a supervisor here and there. Oh, Brian, I'm a huge fan. I've been watching since day one. Welcome. Appreciate your viewing and being a fan of the Brian Watkins channel. I don't want to mispronounce your name at all. Welcome. And we have a comment from the most hated idiot on the internet. Just out of curiosity, are you in Florida by any chance? No, actually, I'm actually in Michigan. The trees in the background remind me of those I saw there. No, I'm actually in Ferndale, Michigan. No, I'm not. But the thing I'm learning is that here, because in Michigan, most of the firing took place. Let's see what we have. Yeah, cool. Yeah, yes, sir. Well, here's what I've been noticing since that they've let go of women from the white collar jobs from Ford, GM, and soon to be the post office because of the driverless trucks are doing a fantastic job. Because women have turned on us so badly and mistreated us before the internet, and the internet has made the average man become instantly highly educated on their evil ways, guys are not biting. And women over here are walking the streets. If it's in Ferndale, Michigan, Royal Oak, Michigan, not Pontiac because ain't no money there, not in Detroit because it's too hood there. So all you have is Royal Oak, Michigan, and Birmingham, Michigan. Birmingham, Michigan is a very wealthy area, but you have a lot of women that I'm noticing coming from Birmingham over to Royal Oak to look for men that they can take an advantage of to take his resources. It says here, I think, talks about that, about Ford laying off workers. Yes, they do. I've been keeping abreast up on it because for Ford, they have to let go another 4,000 workers so that they can successfully save up $2.5 billion to start building the new driverless electric vehicle. And of course, they're going to be successful at that. So this is the first time where women don't have any money. They ran out of money and they're getting more and more upset and more desperate because men are not biting. They come into Starbucks, they come into your coffee shops, and they don't buy anything. It'd be like 4 to 10 of them. They're real sharp, they're very attractive looking, but a lot of times, because of a woman's behavior, that you can only do one or two things with a woman. You can either love them or understand them. You can't do both. And I've chosen to understand them because loving a woman, they lose respect for you. They do. I learned that with my late stepfather, great man. His name was Norman Beretti, may he rest in peace. Just a good man. And he loved my mother. And my mother treated him like shit. Whereas my father, may he rest in peace, was not a nice guy. And she worshiped the ground that he walked on, and he married her best friend. And before he died, he had already been married 3 times. And I'm saying that to say this, dealing with today's economic, women have died. They're dinosaurs now. Because thanks to Agenda 21, let's see, by understanding a woman, you become more aware of her red flags and what to avoid. That is so true. The most hated idiot on the internet. I agree with you. And I have another comment. Brian, your thoughts on paying people not to work is the new slavery. Thank you for your comment. Yes. And the thing is that I'm doing research on Bitcoin because I'm learning that that's going to be the new digital money. And I'm also doing research on the new robots that are advanced with artificial intelligence that they are going to be able to take within a 3 to 5 year period or sooner over 100 million jobs. I've been looking at the videos and they're going to win. And this is going to completely put women out of the game because women only have one way of dealing with men, evil. stealing his resources, making up lies to destroy his livelihood, and getting paid for it. So it's game over for her. The powers that be know this to be true because they've already put together her replacement, female robots, sex bots, because she carried out a certain set of agendas for a specific amount of time to reach to a certain level. Mission accomplished. She's done. But of course, she doesn't believe that she should be held accountable for her evil ways. So she's not going out without a fight. But again, most men are aware of Agenda 21. Most men are aware of MGTOW. Even if they're not aware of MGTOW or Agenda 21 or automation, men's common sense is telling them to leave women of the West alone and go on their own way. Now, she doesn't have any money. Most of them went to school not to start a business in the major that they started to get that job. They just got a job. They didn't get it to start a business with it. And most women, which I am learning, and I will share many comments from other men explaining about their evil ways, will jump ship. They don't do like what Loretta Lynn made a hit song about, Stand By Your Man. Now, we're not dealing with those type of women at all. And may they rest in peace when they did those wonderful things. We have another comment. Brian, your thoughts on man crisis. Why are so many men lashing out violently? Good question. A lot of them are, if you allow yourself to become emotionally attached to a woman, violent thoughts and ideas can dominate your mind. And they have to understand the importance that they have to understand a woman without loving her and without being bitter. And only the man has to really desire to do that. If not, he's going to continue to lash out violently at women because women are extremely evil. Well, if a man is not aware of her nature and understand her nature without any bitterness, yeah, he's probably going to want to hurt her ass. And it's really sad because I hope that I answered your question. What's bothering women about men that are MGTOW or men that are not MGTOW, understanding her nature without any bitterness bothers her. Like a good example, understanding that a woman will never be yours. It's just your turn. They don't like for you to understand that. They don't like for you to understand their nature of evil without any bitterness because she can't manipulate you if you are not bitter about it. If you're not bitter about it, there's nothing she can do with you. Now, here's the thing. More and more women in Michigan are out of work than any other women in America because they're bringing in more and more Agenda 21. You have Agenda 21, you have Agenda 2030, and then you have Agenda 2050, and then you have Agenda 2063. So women's time when they were, let's see what we have here. It has Brian, your thoughts on paying. Okay, I already seen that one. So in reality, women are they're dead. They're something of the past. You remember when we watched the movie The Wizard of Oz, and they was all celebrating saying the Wicked Witch is dead, the Wicked Witch is dead. Yeah, women of the West, they're dead because they can't compete with a female robot. Why? Because a female robot or a sex bot, you can already order it with anything that you want. And that's something that today's women are too evil to do. I'm not going to say too stupid because they're not stupid. It's like something Ice Cube says. It says she ain't no dummy. She's rather conniving. Yo, bitch, fuck what I'm driving. See? But the thing is, she's been so evil towards us as men for so long. She never anticipated that something as great and powerful as the internet, Agenda 21, MGTOW, and the automation of the machines taking over and replacing her. So she's ass out. And she's really getting upset that us as men won't be blind to her evil ways and shell out our wallet, whether it's a Bitcoin wallet or your basic wallet with your money in it. It's like, no, you all said that you all are equal to us, so pay your own rent. Take care of yourself. Start your own business because you're always boasting on these dating sites that you have a bachelor's degree. You're always boasting on these dating sites that you have a master's degree. You're always boasting that you have, some of them have a PhD degree, but none of them never start their own business. Why? Because they know that they're so evil that no one would work for them. So what they try to do is pretend like they're Wonder Woman, big and super bad, and hide behind a job of security to be evil to take men's resources. But men are not buying that anymore today. Men are starting to stay away from women because I was having a coffee this morning. And of course, you know how they are. They walking with their head in the air, acting like the pussy don't stink. And maybe at that moment it don't, because maybe they dusted it. I don't know. But anyway, she's gonna turn around, walk with her nose up in the air, and all I did is, respectfully ignored her. Do you know, fellas, that she could not handle it? When she opened the door and came out of the restroom, she stood and just mean mugged me for like 4 seconds. Like, how dare you do this to me? But I'm going to share with you some more comments about men sharing women's evil ways. See, I don't want to get off the subject. But the thing is, because of the fact they're not going to get their jobs back, now they're trying to look for a man to come in and save them. And I'm like, no, you all need to crash and burn or start your own business with your degree. They're quick to boast that they have this degree and they have that degree. Okay, well, start your own business in that field. No, you know why? Because most women did not go to school to get a degree to start their own business. They got a degree just to get a job. That's it. So they figured that, oh, well, I'll just snag me a guy and he'll come in and be my white knight and save me. And that's not happening because guys know and understand, thanks to the internet, to leave women alone. See, women are too evil. Women are so evil that most men know and understand that it's only it's only best to just leave women alone and go your own way because they're not going to stop being evil. What do we have here? We have Brian dating over 30-year-old is crap. I don't want to be someone's retirement plan. And you know what? I agree with you. Yeah, because all she's doing is looking at your money. It has nothing to do with loving you for who you are. No. But again, thanks to the internet, men know and understand to run away from women, that it's okay to ignore them. It's okay to still want to fuck them. Just don't come in believing that she is yours. Nope, you and I both know it's just your turn. Remember that nice song that Diana Ross made called It's My Turn? It's just your turn. And I'm going to share with you some more comments that men have made perfectly clear about women's evil ways, because women always complain that I'm always saying bad things about them, that me. So I'm going to prove them wrong by sharing other comments that men make clear. And we're going to share this one here. A woman never forgives a man for falling in love with her. See? And it's true. I saw my mother, my late stepfather, Norman Beretti, may he rest in peace. He loved my mother and she treated him like shit. Now, my father that married her best friend and just was a complete dog, my mother never remarried because she was hoping by taking my late stepfather, who was a very good looking man, showing him to my father, she was hoping in vain that my father would get jealous. He didn't like my stepfather, but he didn't get jealous enough to leave her ex-best friend to come back to my mother. My mother spent most of her life hoping that he would come back, and he never did because he died. And even then, he wasn't thinking about it because he'd already got married. He was on his third marriage. So I'm going to share another one here. Okay, red flag. A woman you meet and begin the day starts to talk about morals and how she has good morals and doesn't think much of bars and sleeping around, sex on the first date, and such and such and such. If the woman is past 21, she is talking morals because she has been riding the cock hard since she was 15 years old, which is true because I experienced that in the hood. I watched that. The results of sluttish behavior is that now in her 20s, she cannot find a decent, clean, hardworking, nice guy. Her cock riding has been with the jocks in high school. True, because LL Cool J made a song called Dear Yvette. Yep. Then the bar guys in college, screwing has failed to get her anything tangible, and now she pretends high morals in order to dope you into getting serious. I find that morals are often newfound with intent, wanting to fake you out into not knowing she has been sleeping with them all along. And that's true. See, and that's the beautiful part about the internet. The internet has, I call, you know how you, for those of you that grew up poor like I did, with mice and roaches and stuff, they live with y'all and y'all live with them. And you know how they set that trap with peanut butter and you hear that sound go, shh, and you hear that mouse going, that's what the internet has done to women, calling them on their bullshit. See, they're stuck in a trap. And it's like, nah, bitch. Nah, die. And women are getting more and more upset because you know as well as I know, you can take the internet, go to Google, type in whatever you want in the search engine and hit search, and it just pop up. Okay, we have another comment. The 2020 Democrat presidential candidates promising free programs and more socialism. How can productive taxpayers, wait a minute. Pardon me. I'm trying to read the rest of I am so sorry about that. The comment was, how can a productive taxpayer stop the oncoming train of government? Hold up. Don't know what the problem is. Oh, government and fleecing my pockets. Well, good question. Thank you for your question. Again, having a knowledge of Agenda 21 and understanding digital money, Bitcoins, definitely read the book that President Trump wrote before he became president called Why We Want You to Be Rich. Also, continue to tune into this channel and to more channels that explains the way of a woman. And MGTOW videos would be helpful as well. And get a book called Web Wealth, written by Jeffrey Lant. That will show you how to take all of that and be able to benefit off it, whether you have the money you like to have or you already have the money you like to have and want to hold on to it and putting yourself in more higher tax brackets that the government favors in the way of producing job and housings. I hope that my answer answered your question. And the thing is that men know and understand to just leave women alone. Women wear tattoos, which is skanky, distasteful, disgusting. Women are not interested in being women today. Women are interested in being men with vaginas. So men are understanding that it's important to stay aware and abreast to women's evil ways. I'm going to share some more with you. Here we have a modern hookup culture, and the internet has significantly expanded the knowledge based on females. And that's true, And women don't like it. They don't like that you have the independent decision and freedom and authority to type in anything about them, be it nice or evil, but most of the time evil, and hit the search button and it comes up and give you the top 10 steps of it or the top 10 ways of it, and also how to do it to prevent yourself from getting burned. So let's share another one. It says, this MGTOW stuff is really starting to make a lot of sense. This is the shit me and my friends have been talking about for years. See, and the thing is that because of the internet where you can take and have Bitcoin money, so you can have all kind of money coming in all different types of ways from the internet. Me being a YouTube creator, I am a happy person that benefits off of that. So she can't stop you today. It's like, well, no, honey, I'm sorry, but you all always are saying that you all are strong and independent. And no man wants a strong and independent woman that's hiding behind a job that's being full of shit. See, the thing is that women, the game is over. Okay? Your evil ways have caught up with you in a way where you are permanently stuck like a monument statue that's at every park that you go to, or every city hall in America has some type of monument statue that holds great significance to it. But in this case, it doesn't. You all are stuck in your shit. And because female robots and sex bots are here to replace you, which I'm glad the powers that be has decided to have them out here, because you all do need to be replaced. You fail to understand that if a woman is wearing a tattoo, I learned that that came from the history of women that were prostitutes or ones that was in organized crime, because they were considered outcasts. It was their way of having some type of recognizable intercommunication with one another to have a bond, I would say, of being outcast from the traditional civilized society. But there's nothing civilized about what women wearing tattoos today. It just shows that she's a prostitute and she's known for sleeping around and having more sexual partners than a woman that doesn't. But since that women that don't wear tattoos and women that do, women of the West are scary. And I'm going to share some more comments with you to support why I just said that. Tune in right now. Let's go with this one here. All women are the same once westernized. That's very true. Let's take a very funny comedian who's one of my favorite comedians, Eddie Murphy in Raw. Remember back in '86, viewers, when Eddie Murphy said, remember this one? Eddie, Eddie, I want to talk to you. And he like, well, you just was on a zebra, buck naked. Eddie, I don't like the way you treat me. I'm American woman now. I'm a in slow motion. I want what's coming to me. Eddie, what have you done for me lately? Right. He said you can't bring no woman from afar into a westernized country because they will throw a monkey wrench in your shit. He's like, yeah, Eddie, Eddie here, he treat you like, you can take half his shit, you can take half his shit, and you can get it, girl. You don't got to live like this. You can come back and drive it and have bones and style, girl. Mm-hmm. But see, thanks to the internet and Agenda 21 and MGTOW and the machines taking over that can do a job faster and more at a shorter amount of time. Most women have college degrees, okay? But they figured they was secure. They ignored everything that people was trying to tell them about. Whereas now, they lost them white collar jobs. Now I'm gonna share some more with you. Here's the thing. If she's pretty, you'll lose. If she's ugly as hell, you still lose. MGTOW you got nothing to lose. Now, whether one is MGTOW or not, just being aware of women's evil ways, the best way to win is their game is not to play at all. And most men are doing that. Whether a man is MGTOW or not, he is learning how to save his money. He's saving his peace of mind. He's saving his health. He's saving his actual money. He's saving his actual ass. Because most women don't have good intentions for you. No, we have here. Tattoos are a huge red flag. Anytime I look at a woman and she has on tattoos, she look masculine to me. I don't care how pretty she is. It shows that she has masculine intentions, because what other reason why would she get it? We all know when we saw Popeye the Sailor Man cartoon, we all know Popeye had an anchor on his arm, right? But Popeye always defended olive oil, and that sometimes they had a baby, sometimes they didn't. Against mainly Bulo was trying to fuck his woman, okay, and he was he had a tattoo, okay. But for women, they have hit the wall, not only in beauty, because I noticed that the new old age for women is 25 now. I see women that's 25 and they be looking like they in their 30s, late 30s. See, because again, they are losing because of their evil ways. It's almost like when you, let's say you want to purchase something and you look at Walmart, Target, or Amazon. And you're like, well, I like Walmart. I like Target. But Amazon is going to give me the same thing for a lower price and faster delivery. And that's the same thing that us as men are looking at with women. It's like, well, it ain't just me that thinks like this about them. And I'm going to share some more comments with you to support your thinking. We have here, I like what this gentleman said. He said, my 2 sons are in their preteens. I expect the subject of girls to come up any day now, literally. When it does, I'm going to tell them about MGTOW. See, my father didn't tell me what we are witnessing now about the ways of a woman. I kind of knew some things wasn't right as a kid because I didn't like some of the shit that little girls wouldn't do because I was little, and this, because she like you gotta, go along with her bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong, at that time, I cussing, you can get your ass whooped. So I wasn't cussing, okay? But I didn't like the behavior. I didn't like the intent. So I always didn't trust girls at that time. I liked them, but I didn't trust them, okay? Whereas now, this is a bigger playing field now because I'm glad women are being replaced by female robots. Now, of course, I have noticed that anytime I do videos on it, secretly I know women are pissed off about the video, but they know they can get blasted on with a video being made about them and I expose them and what they said, so they mad in private and probably talking amongst themselves. But the thing is, women have played themselves. Because even if a man gets let's say you don't even get no female robot or a sex bot, he's aware that he has options. And it don't have nothing to do with having sex with a machine. It's just the fact that when you're on social media and you're on a dating site such as Plenty of Fish or Tinder or eHarmony.com, that's still a female robot app, because before did you meet that potential person in person, don't it say to click that I am not a robot? So we already doing it. See, women are already being replaced. Backpage.com, it taught me how stupid women are. And you think they went to school because they always used to boast, well, girls mature faster than boys. That was a lie. Because I saw them do some real stupid shit on Backpage in a large number. Because fellas, women are the monkey see, monkey do culture. That bitch ain't gonna outdo me culture. Oh, that bitch got on my same shirt. Oh, Mr. Clipper, good morning. Welcome. Glad to have you. Please continue to join us. The subject is, I am sharing comments that other men have said about evil women. Please continue to contribute to it, and I will read your comments off live as I am discussing these topics of women evil ways and why women are dinosaurs, because of the fact they are being successfully replaced with female robots, sex bots, and we talked about this, the automation of machines taking their jobs successfully through artificial intelligence. On this should be fun. Yes, it is, because I'm here to piss them off, um, to let them know that we are happy that they are peacefully getting shut the fuck down. So I'm sharing comments on men that also have post their comments of women evil ways, and I have this one here. I don't trust anything that bleeds for 5 days and doesn't die. MGTOW for life, and that is a good point, you know, because the thing is now, see, women don't have options anymore. Not when it comes to us. Now, in the industrial age, they had options. Why? Because, you know, the internet wasn't um, available to the public. So I got to admit, women was pretty much running things. But even then, they was fucking up. Because I would watch shit that my mother's friends would do to their husbands. And I'm just like, well, why is she doing that? Because she can get away with it. Whereas now, because of the internet, it's like, oh. Guys are like, no, fuck all that shit. I ain't even going to the Christmas motherfucking party. No, fuck this shit. I'm not mentoring the bitch. She just got to learn on her own. She better listen to Bobby Brown's song on her own. Just listen to the fucking instrumental version. I don't give a fuck. Okay? See, it's all that backfired now. Because, and women don't like this shit. Now, I made a video before about that they gonna start whooping our asses. Okay, it ain't changed. I'm getting the sense of it more and more. Like I said, I love coffee. I drinks the shit out of some coffee. I'm sitting there drinking my coffee. She opened the restroom door and she mean to mug me. You know, I wasn't really a firm believer in the energy and the law of attraction. No, that shit is real. And she looked like, okay, motherfucker. And she stood by me and just looked like, you know, we gonna still have to beat their ass. You know, because it's almost like, you know, fellas, the ones that grew up with no money in the hood, no gas, no water, no electricity, the phone never stayed on shit. I'm talking to y'all for this one. You remember when your mother would give you that look where you didn't went and got a little too far, and she ain't gonna overlook you today. She gonna bust your ass. She gonna turn around and tell you to go outside and cut a switch down, and it better be a right switch, or she gonna go out there and cut one down for you. Cause she gonna tear your ass up today for old and new. That's how women looking at us, that we have options with the internet. That's how women are looking at us, that men that's not even MGTOW are watching MGTOW videos. That's how women are looking at us, because we are aware of Agenda 21. We are aware of them being replaced by female robots, and that we are considering to look at those options. They're getting upset because they're being replaced by sex box, and that we are got cold busted online looking at what type of sex bots or female robots that are available to one that's interested in considering to buy one. See, because when I noticed that when women lose, they get violent. Okay. Because everything that she was used to having is gone now. This is not the industrial age anymore, and it's never coming back. This is the information age. The machines is going to take over. Robotics with the robots. I've been watching the videos. You know, they taking away everything. It's a video called 15 Jobs That Will Disappear in the Next 20 Years. And most of them jobs are highly populated with females. So they ass out, because men are smart enough to know not to be Captain Saberhole. No, this ain't that type of party. It's like, no. Yeah, I remember that movie. I think it was a 007 movie. Live and let die. It's like, let that bitch die. Because if the tables was turned, fellas, viewers, you know, she would do me and you the same way. And see, they can't handle that. It's like a good friend of mine said, I ain't gonna mention his name. He said, just be a mirror to them and watch them lose their mind. And that's true. Women cannot handle being called out on their bullshit continuously on social media, in the front of them, in the back of them, the left of them, the right of them, the top of them, and below. And I'm going to share another comment with you just to increase the shit. Here we go. We have it here, right here. It says, This is definitely one of the most powerful on point videos you have made in a long time. Nobody ever said the red pill was an easy pill to swallow. And reason why I'm saying that particular comment is because when a man decides to go red pill, for those that are MGTOW, or for when a man just decides to say, you know what, enough is enough, fuck this bitch. Like Ice Cube said, because a bitch is a bitch is a bitch is a bitch. You know, fuck her. All right, I ain't emotionally attached to her. I'm out. Okay. See, now it's starting to affect a lot of companies that specialize in, you know, setting up a wedding for your wife to be. Thousands of them have went out of business because most men just don't date women in the West no more. It don't have to be that they MGTOW or the ones that are MGTOW. I've been single for 15 years. It wasn't called MGTOW then. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave these bitches alone. Now I will still fuck them, you know, cause I'm a man, and men that are viewing my channel right now, y'all know, you just gotta get some pussy, okay, okay, right. But as far as saying was she the one? No, she ain't. She ain't the one. She'll never be the one. It was just your turn. Let me share some more comments with you. Okay. It says, hunters don't let their prey get the best of them. Keep your spear sharp. That's right. And MGTOW is one of those spears. Okay? Or just a man that just said, well, you know what? I ain't gonna fuck with them. I'm out. Now, I'm gonna share some more red flags with you, what another man pointed out. He said, here are some red flags. Number one, she mothers you to death. Now, fellas, ain't that the truth? You ain't even known her 5 damn minutes. She already trying to tell you how to wear your damn shirt. One trying to tell me how to put my fucking deodorant on. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Number two, she refers your money as our money. In parentheses, it's my money that I earned, not yours. Fellas, how many times have you heard that? Let's go with number three. She refused to get a job. Oh, I didn't came across plenty of those, especially black females. Oh yeah, they figure that all they got to do is bring their pussy. They bleed once a month. It has that special smell after they get off their period and douche and turn around and put on some nice shit. And they figure you supposed to work for them while they out here fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry behind your back. Or when your friends come around, she turn around and wear shorts up her ass. No, I don't go like that. Number four, she's high maintenance. Right? Right. See? Number five, she's always snooping on your social media pages. Right? Come on, fellas. I know I ain't the only one now. Or let's go with number six, too clingy. I got 3 of them that I'd already told, look, I'm not interested. Okay? I'm not interested. Blowing up my phone like a motherfucker. In one ear and out of the other. Them big everlasting ears. Supersonic ears ain't heard shit. Western women is so effing expensive. That's true. And you know, most men understand that you don't have to spend that kind of money on them no more. Because she don't got no money because the robots is taking over the jobs. I looked at what the robots, maybe, I could be wrong and I stand to be corrected. I said, well, what is it that the robots, I ain't going to say can't take over, but just having mentioned on social media, the only thing I came up with is music, comedy, and cleaning solutions. And they got another video on there that says 15 jobs that still exist despite of artificial intelligence. But at the same time, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt because artificial intelligence and the powers that be are highly intelligent because they taught us. So I'm going to just have to kind of play that one by ear. Let's go with number 7. Her own family members hate her. Yep, I've seen that. And I did red flag was flagging all up in my face. Didn't fucking pay attention because I was staring at them titties. But I know to stare at the titties and still understand that's a red flag if I happen to come across and deal with one because over here in the Midwest, they are approaching now, fellas. Okay? Their fangs are starting to get a little longer and a little sharper now. They're starting to look more and more like female lions each day that I see them. Number 8. She disrespects your hobbies and interests. Fellas, how many times have some of them say, "Are you still working on your stupid book? Or you still doing your stupid video? You still trying to do your little stupid songs?" Yeah, that's a red flag. Let's go with number 9. Your friends hate her. How many times y'all done been through that? I know I have. I know I have. Yes, I have. Let's go with number 10. Thinks that the whole universe only revolves around her. Hey, that's Instagram right there, right? Or not. I met one on Instagram, and this one is a pretty model. But guess what she doing, fellas? She got it all hooked up too. She got her own website. She from Chicago, right? And guess what she doing? She doing all that sell some ass. She a hoe. Like the Ghetto Boy said, rest in peace, Bushwick. And those of you, be on the lookout. I will do a memorial tribute to Bushwick Bill. May he rest in peace after he is officially put and listed on Find a Grave. Because I don't want to embarrass myself the last time I made a video announcing that he was deceased and it turned out that he wasn't. But getting back to that, when they said you gotta let a hoe be a hoe. Let's go with number 11. She says, "I'm doing this because I love you." In parentheses, an excuse to be what? Controlling. I ain't done. Number 12. She doesn't do anything fun. Oh, I came across a bunch of those, especially Scorpio women, black Scorpio women. Okay, like to take the fun out of shit. 13. She attempts to change you. I know you ain't wearing that shirt. So on purpose, I squirted some mustard on it, and once she bought me, I squirted some mustard on it and turned around and put the original shirt I was gonna wear in the first motherfucking place. Stop trying to be controlled. I ain't no fucking Ken down. Let's go with number 14. She expects you to pay for everything. One stupid fuck said this on plentyoffish.com. Someone said, "Yeah, we need to meet up and talk." I said, "Oh, so you're treating?" "No, that's the man's responsibility." I said, "What retarded fool told you that?" Knowing good motherfucking well her mother told her that, and her mother was told by her grandmother. She got mad at me. You know what? Fuck her. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Number 15. You start seeing her less than you used to. What we got here? Mr. Right Dexter, keep raising hell for us. We know and acknowledge it's truth. Yes, will do. Welcome. Haven't talked to you in a while. Join in. You can raise some hell with me too, because these hoes got to understand that they are motherfucking dinosaurs now, thanks to Agenda 21, MGTOW, automation, and the fact that men have had enough of their bullshit because we don't have to put up with it no more because of the internet. We got apps to get as many different hoes that we want to fuck with and pump and dump. We got, paying for stuff for bras died out years ago. Yep, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in. By all means, continue to let it rip, because I'm going to read your comment off so you can bust it their ass too. And all the women that don't like what I'm saying, fuck y'all. Yeah, I said it. Said it, yep. Regret it, nope. They won't. Equal rights, pay half, heifer. That's right. That's from Mr. Clifford. That's right. See, because they being fake, like this stream. Yeah, I'm going to try to start coming on live more. I'm going to put together pre-announcements to let you all know the time. It may fluctuate a little bit, got a lot on the plate, but I'm going to try to do live stream more. Because, the thing is for me is that, see, women don't want to play fair. Even, let's use, I'm a big fan of Yosemite Sam. Even though he said, well, that's not me being a Gemini, you play dirty. But even he has his lines of boundaries and understanding on things he got to do to even beef with Bugs Bunny. And I'm saying that to say this with women and they bullshit. And me going live stream about it. They need to be caught on their bullshit more and more on real time. For the ones that's too weak to cut that pussy loose, because she might have let him come inside of her with without a condom on, and this is first time having some pussy and he can come inside her. Or she might have gave him that good blowjob and swallowed all his cum, and he ain't never had that shit before, and she took his motherfucking check and he can't pay his fucking car note, and his woman don't know shit about him because she won't give him no pussy in the first motherfucking place. So I'm making videos live for the ones that's just too weak or too pussy whipped unintentionally to run away or even hear about staying away from, or the ones that maybe need to hear MGTOW doctrine. I'm putting all this out here. Shit, fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to number, was this is 16. She has you on some sort of suicide mission, in parentheses, getting married, having kids, moving in together. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit, because y'all know that old saying, like the street, you know that old saying that if you want to know a woman, live with her. That shit is true. I done did it two separate times where I was with one for 5 years and dated the other one for 5 years, and they come home and be real bitchy. Take a shit in the toilet, don't flush it, right? Mess around and fart and don't say excuse me. And I'm like, but you was so nice when I met you at that Christmas party. That was an act. Oh yeah, real bitch. Don't see. I don't like when women hold out with the pussy, cause I'm too old to be a hoe and fuck other women. But I will. Know what I'm saying? Now let me go to number 17. You refuse to invite her out to stuff. Yep, cause when she show out, be stealing shit or trying to fuck somebody in the bathroom. You know they see women that wear tattoos and shit. They're not women. They're men with vaginas, or potential gang leaders, or potential up and coming gang bangers. There's no reason for this. See, women, they're too fucked up now. You know, they didn't hit the wall. Pow! And men's like, nah, fuck that bitch. I'm good. You know, I'll still fuck you. But that's it. It ain't no, well, that pussy was good and that was a good blowjob. Maybe I should have married this bitch. No, because you know they ain't to be trusted and they skanky and always will be. And they just want your natural resources. She don't love you and never will. You can only understand a woman and not love her. You can't do both, right? Right. Okay, let me go with some more now. Oh, here we go. Number 18. She used shaming tactics. Oh yeah. It said, was you with black women when you lived with them? Yep. Yes, I was, Mr. Clifford. And they taught me to date a motherfucking devil. Yes. Yes. Yep. See, the thing is, like dealing with white women, what I like about white women, they're more, even the ones I've came across that was fucked up in the head, they still gave you breathing room. With black females, they don't like for a black man to be smarter than them. They don't like for you to be self-motivated. They don't like for you to be human. They don't like that you like, well, okay, we probably just gonna fuck and that's it. You can suck my dick. You know, you suck a good dick. Okay. But that's about it. I gotta go. You know, they're real fucked up. And now I made a video about lesbianism divorce rate is higher than any other marriage because a lot of them, I see a lot of sisters that date, you know, one woman on woman. But what I learned too about them is that one may be totally lesbian and the other sister just may be bisexual. And that's where they, one of my dedicated viewers has said too that domestic violence is the highest in lesbianism, marriages and relationships. And I believe that because, and this is all coming back to my subject about them being evil, is a lesbian relationship is all based around not only pussy, but period pussy. Because most women I see that's married to one another, they real young. So you know that period is, they be flowing, they be fucking them pads up. So it's already, because I even read some stuff, you know, about women on women relationships and women on women marriages. And a lot of them go down on each other when they on their period. So, and then one of them is still bisexual, ain't total lesbian, still be one guys that still run up in her. And sometimes she let them still run up in her when the one that's totally lesbian is at work or they didn't got into it and shit. So yeah, it's all fucked up. So here we go, it's like, okay, well, even ones that ain't MGTOW, men have just had enough. Like I said, I've been single by choice for 15 years because I was just like, oh, fuck all this. You know, I get me some pussy from time to time when my dick just can't take it. Like, look, man, I know these bitches is crazy, but you don't even take me out no more, man. Okay, I get some pussy some damn time. But other than that, it's still a gamble like Eddie Murphy said in Raw. He said, when you out here fucking, you gambling with your dick. All right, give me a good woman and one that they ain't gonna fuck me over. Oh, I got a snaphead, bug-eyed bitch. Oh, give me my dick back. Give me my dick back. And I'm saying that to say this with women. Women are the losers and the fools and the clown and the joke. The joke is on them now. Because the powers that be have already replaced them. why would the powers that, if women were so great, okay, what's that sugar and spice and everything nice. If women were so sugar and spice and everything nice, I'm saying most, where we got child abuse is prevalent in lesbianism couples, especially for black boys. Yes, that is true. I do see that, Mr. Clifford. Yes, I do. I see that. And it's sad because now that kid is going to grow up really fucked up because it's like, okay, kids are not stupid today. It's like, okay, I know I had to come from a man and a woman having sex to impregnate for me to come out of a woman's womb. Why the fuck I got two mommies? And he gonna ask questions, especially with the internet. Kids are super intelligent. She smacked the shit out of him. Well, mommy, why y'all sleeping together and y'all both women? Boy, didn't I tell you such a, did you do your fucking homework? Did you take that trash out? Stand your ass in the corner. So he gonna get fucked up. You're right. That's what I'm saying. It's to the point now where a man has to step back and analyze his surroundings, everything from money, community, location, and most of all, women. He got to. Because most of the reason why we was taught to do something was for the end result of a woman, right? Let's look at the song. Treat her like a lady. Light the cigarette that she smokes. Hold the door open for her. Be a gentleman. I like how Willie D twisted around. I ain't a motherfucking gentleman or a nice guy or a good fella. I'll straight up tell her, bitch, to suck my dick. Fuck that beating around the bullshit. Now I'm saying all that to say this. To reverse it, a man that sells dope, when he finished and sold his last kilo, he going to go what? Go shopping, get freshed up. He calling his women up. I've heard it many times in many rap songs, or even before hip hop. Okay, we got Mr. McNeil. I've always said men can be trifling, but there's nothing more disgusting, dirty, conniving than a woman. Whenever I say, hold on, let me read the rest of that. Sorry. I say this, get angry, men, less control, I'll thirst. I got you on that. Oh, welcome. Well, Miss Lee, it is so nice to hear from you. I am not a kid, but seeing women do the nasty together or men doing it screws with my head too. Welcome, nice to hear from you. Yeah, it's bad on both ends. Don't get me wrong. I made videos about that too. I think I'm on part 17 about the download situations with some brothers. I think I'm on part 17 or part 18. Be on the lookout for that one. I will continue to cover that. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Mr. Lane? Welcome to have you. Joining the conversation. The conversation basically is that men sharing other comments on women evil ways. And see, the fact that I'm here in Michigan where GM, Ford, and the situation with the post office, with them having that driverless truck now, no accidents were reported. This is the second week. Most of the letting go and firing has took place in Michigan. And women are coming out of the woodworks to look for a man that they can get to either share his money or get a job and bring his money to them so that they can continue to try to get back something that they lost from them high-paying white-collar jobs. And I'm a target, see, because this is what they're looking at. They're looking at men that can speak in a way that is very articulate. You know, a man can stand on his own and talk a potential of money in the way of a prospect to land a multi-million-dollar contract so that she can forget about she lost her job, white-collar jobs. Now, the sad part about it, of course, they won't weasel their way into this. See, it's not a thing that back in the industrial days when women were, it's the artificial intelligence is taking over everything. Yes, that is very, very true, Mr. Clifford. And the thing is, they're ignoring it. I know I'm not telling you anything new. They're ignoring this. And it's just going to get rapidly worse because women are standing on the corner in broad daylight in suburban neighborhoods. They're trying to trap a man, and most men are not biting because of having a knowledge of Agenda 21, having an advanced knowledge of artificial intelligence, having an advanced knowledge of MGTOW, having an advanced knowledge of automation and what is going to take place concerning the eradication of jobs that these machines and robots is going to take over. And it's sad. So they like, well, fuck all that. I'm getting me a man. I'm like, well, honey, I have to rotate. I can't even go to the same coffee shop every day to enjoy a cup of coffee. Why? Because I have women that's coming there sitting next to me for 4 to 6 hours while I'm sitting talking to another woman, waiting for that woman to leave to try to come in to try to holler at me. Yeah, yeah. They're totally ignoring artificial intelligence. Now, I can't speak on how it is in your city and your state, my viewers that's viewing this. I can't speak on that because I'm not there. I can only speak on what's going on here. And it's not looking good. MGTOW and, yeah, what happened? Uh-oh. I saw your message, Mr. Clipper, and then it disappeared. Hopefully it'll pop back up. No, but the thing is that they I made a video about it. It's called Women in Michigan Are Playing 20th Century Games in the 21st Century. And this is what they're still doing, and it's getting worse because most men, like I said, I'm like, don't get me wrong. You know, it's warm outside, and, you know, women's dress real skanky in Michigan. They do, and a lot of them look real tasty. They do. But I'm like, well, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with that because running a business, you have to understand more than anything your time. Money come and go. You can always get money, but you know you can't get your time back. So I'm super careful now. I look at the ass like I always was, the bouncing titties and all that stuff in between their legs and okay, but you know, nah, I can't howl at you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with you more comments that other men talk about women evil ways. Let's check this one out. It says, there's no point in trying to understand women. Women understand women and they hate each other. And that's true. That's true. That's all coming back to the workplace or just day-to-day interaction or women that are married to another woman. See, this is all fucked up. Okay. Because usually I learn both women are not totally lesbian. One is complete lesbian and the other one is bisexual. And the one that's totally lesbian locks down on her. And I learned that that's where that masculine role comes in at in women that are dating one another or women that are married to one another. I'm learning that's where that comes from. Here's another one. This one says, just appeared to be accepting everything she says. She'll believe you're a simp and have a couple of weeks and she'll be saying things she wish she hadn't said and then she'll leave you. That's true. A lot of women over here in Michigan are monkey branchers, okay? They are not coming to stand by you or to help you. They're only trying to figure out how to take from you what you have. But because of the fact most men, it don't have to be that they're MGTOW. It's just most men that had enough. Like for me, like I said, 15 years single. I like being single. As far as feeling lonely, nope, maybe some sex, you know, because I still like watching dirty movies and shit and going to topless bars, you know. But as far as it affecting me, you know, majorly or drastically, no, I'm all right, brother. You know, because again, thanks to the internet has exposed the good of a woman, the bad of a woman, and the ugly of a woman. Okay. In a way where you are forced to understand that that's just the way it is, whether it's positive or negative. Because I ain't going to sit back and say that, you know, a woman is evil all the time. But most of the time they are. I have to say that. But every once in a while I've came across some, you know, that I'm like, okay, you appear to be a good woman. I hope that's who you are genuinely. I'm going to just take your face value and leave it as that. Nice meeting you. You have a good one. But I'm gonna share with you some more of these things. Because here we go. Here's a massive red flag. She live in a messy, cluttered home, clothes on the floor, shoes scattered everywhere, a bathroom a mess, etc. If you walk into her place and you discover this, get the hell out of there. It is indicative of a woman who is mentally, emotionally unhinged. If a lot of stuff laying around is miscellaneous junk that she has brought, you can certain she is terrible with money as well. I definitely agree with that. You know, to me, it's just the little things that say a lot. Thanks to the internet, it points out a lot of things to you now where you like, oh, okay. Like the one start acting all crazy and we ain't known each other 24 hours. Okay, now I not only know to get away from her, but I also know the reason why. You know, the internet is a beautiful thing to me. You know, it's just that, like a good example. Here and there, you may come across a woman, I say this old school, that actually has morals, that's not trying to let you bust a nut in her face the first day y'all met each other, you know. But usually because of tattoos, piercings, uh, lesbianism, there's too much shit going on out here. Too much. In a way where a woman has totally forgot to be a woman. Only time she really remembers that she a woman, especially if she's young, is when her period come on. Other than that, as far as her morals, being virtuous, no. Just like I noticed with Chinese women that come to America, they skanky now. I have more respect for Chinese women in growing up in the hood with gunfire and violence, whether it was the LK Sconies, the PJs, or what other gang that was shooting and blowing each other eyeballs out. I have more respect for the Chinese food restaurant in the hood. You show up, they go, yeah, well, like, oh, y'all sit down and get some pork fried rice and all that stuff. All that, that's and you pay your shit, you eat, and you leave. You know, you right, because you knew there was kidding to Bruce Lee and you didn't want to get your ass whooped. But you paid for your shit and you left, right? But you saw what the attire they had on, and they stayed to themselves. Whereas now, Chinese women, Filipino women, Vietnamese women, Oriental women, yeah, Mister. Oh, so I appreciate you commenting to that, Mr. Lane. And now skanky. Yep, that chance. Yep, skanky. They got tattoos all down here on their face, on their neck. They wearing the tight jeans. Don't get me wrong. Every once in a while, I may see a Chinese woman that got an ass like a white woman, because white women got asses like black women now, or got an ass like a sister. You know, but something with a super tight jeans on that. I call them flat Thanksgiving roll booty. You know, and she just skanky now. I'm like, ew. You know, damn. So it's like, okay, we living in a change of a lot of things. First, Agenda 21, okay? Everything that we was raised to believe is no more, and they are bringing it in. Then you got women with these fucking tattoos. They're getting ridiculous now. Whole body is covered. Like you're fucking a cartoon now. Shit, what else? All right, well, the job loss. The white collar job. These are women that, you know, used to drive in a vet and got a Harley Davidson motorcycle and they drive their $100,000 Audi to work. They only pull out the vet and the motorcycle in the summertime. Okay, all this shit done got repossessed. She don't not only got no job, she don't have no unemployment. So you got the women that, you got former Cinderella trying to talk to your ass now. Okay, now here's what she gonna start doing here in Michigan. I can't speak where you all are at, but this is what they doing now. Now they trying to eliminate the excuses that a man can give them to come home to them. Oh, I don't got a car. Here's the kids to that. I don't got no money. Here's $1,000. Go here and sleep a Holiday Inn extended to think over what it will be like for me and you to share and build a life together. Now, you and I both know that's some bullshit because one man put it, and I liked the way he said it. He said, "Women, boy, are they capable of loving you, of loving? They just love the kids. They don't love men," and that's true. So I'm gonna back that up right here with this one. Yep. Now, I like how this one put it. This is hilarious to me. I believe Asian women are some of the worst today. They look like they plotting, and that shit is true. I be seeing it. See, and the thing is, I figure that I want to go live more to interact with viewers and to be real time on these particular subjects. Because now, don't get me wrong, I'm human. I came across one 3 days ago that was from Birmingham. Birmingham is a rich suburban area. We talking they drive Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, they have mansions. Okay, this is that old money. One came up on me, and I really liked her, and it scared me. Because again, I can still read. I can see through any woman. I don't care where she comes from. Does it make me a know-it-all? No. I can see through them. And I'm saying that to say this. See, the thing is, women can smell money on you. You might not even have any. You might have paid all your bills and filled up your refrigerator full of food, and you good until it's time to get paid again. But she can still smell money on you. A woman be like, okay, either he got some money or he's going to go get some or he knows somebody that got it. That's good enough for me. See, but again, men are not biting in Michigan. So what it's doing is starting to piss women off. Okay. And what I'm learning is that when a woman is desperate and her money is fucked up, y'all remember that song by Erykah Badu, On and On? She said, my money's gone and I'm all alone. Okay? And the world keeps turning. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. See, that is how it is here. And it's only going to get worse. See, because I keep popping up on the radar with them. Why? I look like I'm doing something that got something to do with bringing me some money eventually. And I can't keep them away from me. It don't matter if I'm driving. It don't matter if I'm on the bus. It don't matter if I'm riding a bike. It don't matter if I'm walking. It doesn't matter if I'm washing my clothes. It doesn't matter if I'm going to the cleaners. It don't matter if I'm going to the grocery store. It don't even matter if I'm talking to another woman. They still try to talk to me. Because again, see, nothing's coming to Michigan anymore. The only peaks that Michigan ever had was the automotive industry and Motown, and they both gone. Ain't nothing coming. So now it's the thing of, yeah, I'm gonna try to go live to expose the evil ways of a woman, to save everybody. It don't even got to be to save my male viewers or my men viewers. It can, because lesbianism is on the rise, right? Same-sex marriage is legal, okay? Because all of this is going to affect you one way or the other, whether you are a participant or not. If you a person that got to get an education, or that's getting an education, or that's working for yourself, or you already work for a corporation, you still got to get a paycheck, you still got to pay your bills, you still got aspirations and dreams and goals that you want to obtain and see it become to materialization. We all faced with this one way or another. I'm about to share some more things with you. And see, yeah, here we go. I believe Eddie Murphy was uttered that the shy girls are the ones with the most skeletons in their closet. And that's true. I run across a lot of them. Or as one man put it here, quiet and submissive equals snake. And I went through that in the hood. Yes, I did. Yes. And one that was real quiet was the most poisonous. That was the one that was getting trains ran on her. Pow, get down. Yes. Very, very, very true. And okay, what we got here, it says women should not look at men as meal ticket, especially here in America. There is great dignity in doing a good job somewhere. if you are married, you should go 50-50. I agree with you on that, Miss Lee. And it's sad that most of them is going to ignore what you just said. You from that area of a good quality woman, inside and out. Unfortunately, I'm caught in skank world. I'm in skank land. Was it skank wonderland? Yep, that's why I am. Women's is tatted up that want to try to figure out a way. You can't even have sex with them with the condom. You got to take your condom off and fold it up with you and leave out because they'll take it and stick it all up in their stuff to get pregnant. Yeah, real skanky. Just skank booger nose funk of the funk. It's sad. That's why I'm glad that unfortunately ain't enough beautiful women like you, Miss Lee. I'm glad that the powers that be have replaced the funk of the funk booger nose funk with the skanky tattoos with female robots and sex bots. So at least a man that want to have some type of decency, have some type of choice that he can program the robot to shut the fuck up when he come in from work. Cause these females is terrible, terrible, and they don't got no money. Oh, we got a problem now. We got a big problem because she don't got no money. And it's sad because most men are not trying to come in and be a stepfather if she got some kids or trying to deal with her bullshit. It's like, well, no, like this one I ran across yesterday. Mad with me because she had been borrowing money from guys and not paying them back. And the word got back to me. I was like, oh, I ain't loaning shit. And I don't. Still got an attitude because I won't fall for her bullshit. And it's sad. I'm like, I don't even know you like that. But see, in Detroit, like I said, I live in Royal Oak. So you got Royal Oak, Pontiac, Detroit. Detroit, I grew up in Detroit. Skank. Skank of the skank. And they be wearing weave and they ain't changed it in 6 months and doing like this and worms and maggots is in it. So, see what I'm saying? And, you know, take their panties off and smell real funky fishy. Or Pontiac, which is worse than Detroit. So all you got left is Royal Oak, Michigan, which Royal Oak is a nice suburban area. Ferndale, which is a nice suburban area, or Birmingham, which is a rich upper class area. So women's is taking their pick. So I fall in that category, you know, because they ear hustle in Michigan a lot. That's how they size. That's how women here size up men. They ear hustle you, even if they ear hustle you for a period of a few weeks. They will ear hustle and get some type of track on who you are. So for me, they're like, okay, quiet guy, keep his appearance up. He always got some money. He looked like he working on something real major. I've heard him talk before. He's conscious. He knows what's going on. He has a pulse on the world, especially the world of finance, and especially the world on us trying to run some bullshit on men in the Midwest. I don't like his ass, but I'll fuck him, and if I have to, I'll. See, it's another thing too that men have to watch out for in the Midwest. Is being bought and paid for by women who are about to run out of money from Birmingham and Royal Oak, Michigan, and Ferndale. Detroit, you can forget it, ain't gonna happen. Pontiac, it ain't gonna fucking happen. They too broke. They too fucking poor. Okay, so a man is fighting for his life in the Midwest, avoiding the evil ways of women who lost their white collar jobs and they're not getting them back. I learned the reason why they let go of the 7,000 at Ford and turned around and let go another 22,000, still all white collar workers, because they have to get their margins straight so that they can get their profits back online. So now I gotta watch what Chrysler gonna do. Is Chrysler gonna do anything? Is Fiat gonna do anything? If so, what and how many for how long and what is the mission? See, so it's all fucked up here because nothing is coming to save the day in Michigan with jobs. Because Automation has took care of that. And women are not taking their bachelor's degree, master's degree, or PhD degree and start their own business. There's small business administration out here. There's grants out here that will assist them. Women don't want to work hard, putting in those kind of hours on their own. They can't handle the pressure. They can't deal with life head on by themselves. All that women's equality is a bunch of shit because they were saying that hiding behind a job that was secure at that time. But they had ignored in 1974 when they had told employers to tell their employees that they will not be taking care of them anymore after they retired. See, so now you got a whole bunch of women out here that ignored all this shit, trying to look for guys like me or men, don't matter what color you are, the color to them is green. And do you know how to speak the language to take a nickel and turn it into $5? I fall under that category. Many of my viewers that's on here now fall under it. I don't care what gender you are. Because again, you got bisexuality, you got transgender, you got same-sex marriage, and you got all type of stuff going on out here. And the job cuts. See? So I'm just sharing because of the fact I'm heterosexual. I'm sharing with my viewers that are heterosexual what's going on if they here, or what's going on if they decide to come here, or I'm just covering what they might expect if these one comes to their area, because ain't nothing coming here, and it's getting tight because they running out of options, and we only got 2 more months left for summer, and it's gonna be cold again. And here's what I picked up about the women here. They already said that their goal is to get them a man before it get cold again. And I gotta admit, most of the time women usually get what the fuck they want, even if they have to lie, steal, kill, and cheat. They get it. See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna share with some more of that with you. And let's see. Okay, we got. Let's see. All right, here we go. This one is never, ever, never, ever, never, ever tell them how much you like them. True. Being too nice gets you nowhere, even if they make you think it does. True. My stepfather, Norman Moretti, may rest in peace. My mother treated him like shit. Remember, they have weak souls. Hence, why they need to feed off ours. And kindness is like a free buffet to them. Get great. Yep, that's true. That's very, very true. Then we have the hardest part about going MGTOW is that you can't be suckered in by what you perceive. For example, girls who aren't super attractive have nerdy interests and come off as genuine. The cute and nice and shy girls that Hollywood always portray as being virtuous and perfect are usually the most slutty of them all. True. You guys have to realize it is not hard for a girl to put on the act and maintain it for as long as she need to. There's no surefire way to tell from a fake one, assuming real ones exist, which I have yet to encounter. Now, why would these men up and say this? We got here, nice guys do come last. I know I was a simp in my younger age. Well, true, and so was I, Mr. Clipper. You are so right. And it's sad because now they want to try to come back into your life now. And I'm like, well, you don't have anything for me, truthfully, as a person, based on love. It's all take. My man, that song the late George Michael made, may rest in peace. Everything she wants is everything she sees. All you want is money. If my best isn't good enough, then hell, how can it be a best for two? But what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this to a close. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will start to make pre-videos to let you know when I will be coming on live. Let's see, May 31st, 1997 was the turning point. Yep, you'll never forget it, like the late Tyrone Davis said, I'm at the turning point in my life. Thank you all. I will be in contact with you beforehand to let you know when I'm going live. I appreciate your support. Continue to support the Brian Watkins channel. And don't you go anywhere. Thank you and goodbye. You too, Mr. Clever. Thank you as well. Take care.